So, Flavia, is your man going to show up anytime soon?
I'm sure he'll be here shortly, Mr. Preston. Unfortunately, you will find that many of the locals have a relaxed sense of punctuality.
I hope that doesn't include the field workers.
Oh, sir, I assure you that everyone on the plantation puts in a full day's work.
Well, I don't expect to be out here all day. I still have to meet with my operations men, and I'd rather be back indoors before the sun gets unbearable.
Of course, sir, but you notice how cool the air is here. The sabas keep the temperature... Suyapa.
Doña Flavia, good morning. I was only...
Suyapa, this is Mr. Preston of the United Fruit Company. He's just recently arrived from Boston to take charge of the plantation now that the company has purchased it. Go ahead, he speaks Spanish.
Oh, hello. Welcome to Honduras, Mr. Preston.
Mr. Preston, this is Suyapa Morris. She works in the pineapple sorting warehouse.
How do you do, Suyapa?
Suyapa, your husband was supposed to show Mr. Preston around the forest in the village this morning. Is Adolfo well?
Oh, I don't know, Doña Flavia. I haven't seen him this morning.
A shame.
I only thought I'd see if he came this way. He used the shortcut before.
Do you often lose track of your men like this, Flavia?
No, of course not, sir. I'm sure Adolfo misunderstood where to meet us and went to the main offices. Don't you think so, Suyapa? Why don't you show Mr. Preston around here, and when we get to the town, you and I can go find out where Adolfo went,
Sure, that'll be just fine.
The path is just this way, along the river.
I believe ceiba trees used to be considered sacred. Isn't that right, dear?
Yes, that's what I was taught. That the tall branches connected the earth to heaven, and the big wide roots connected us to...
Wait, what's that? Near the water.
It looks like a man, but the way he's lying there...
Hey, you! You there, you need help?
That's Adolfo's shirt, and those are his hands.
We need to turn him over. That'll help me.
I'll do it.
Oh, God.
Holy. Either of you know this man?
This is my husband.
Oh, I'm very sorry.
Suyapa, look away. His face. Oh, God.
It's contorted as if frozen in a screen.
He must have died of what, a fright? Is that possible?
It looks possible.
Maybe it was a heart attack. He reeks of liquor, moonshine poisoning.
No, that's not a problem here. We don't prohibit alcohol.
He went out to drink by the docks as he always does. Did. He's dead? He's really dead?
We must get someone out here to bring him home. Come, Mr. Preston. Suyapa, do you want to have a moment with him before we go?
Maybe just a minute.
Of course. Come, sir. Suyapa, be strong, dear. Sir, I think we go this way now. The car will be waiting.
Be strong, she says. Adolfo, I hope you burn in hell.
Your aunts will handle all the funeral arrangements. They've called a priest.
Thanks, Lupe. I should see how Panchita's doing.
Sit. She's sleeping now. When she needs her mother, I'm sure she will call you. Just stay out here and drink this coffee, and in a little while you can take a nap yourself. You must be so tired after this morning.
No, I'm wide awake now, but the coffee is relaxing at least. Thank you. I should tend the garden. It's a mess.
Suyapa.
Please, I can't sit still. Besides, for once, I don't have to worry that Adolfo will stomp in here and yell at me for wasting my time.
Hey, how are you feeling right now?
He was my husband.
I didn't ask about him.
Lupe, I don't know. Or maybe I do, but I can't say it. Not out loud.
We all know what kind of a man he was. No one would blame you.
Oh, someone would. And what do I do now? How do I support myself in Conchita?
Maybe the new boss will give you a raise, maybe a promotion. You'll find a way. Women before us always did, and their blood is in your veins. But I understand your fear.
You know, he was afraid. The fear was twisted into his face.
But it was a heart attack, wasn't it? Like they said?
Maybe. I don't know. But what did he see? All the years I've known him, Lupe, I never saw that kind of fear in his eyes. I wished it sometimes, but what was it that killed him with such fear?
Your aunts were talking. I heard them as they were laying him out on the bed. Sounds like the whole neighborhood is talking, actually.
What do they think? I did it?
Of course not. Do you remember the story we used to hear when we were little? About La SIGUANABA?
La SIGUANABA? They can't be serious.
It does sound crazy, huh? Although, you found him by the water, didn't you?
Lupe.
And you know the kind of men she's supposed to hunt for. Bad men. Womanizers, adulterers, batterers.
My husband was not killed by some evil spirit.
Vengeful.
What?
Vengeful spirit. I don't know. Can you really call her evil?
Mr. Preston,
Why? Why is everyone hanging back like that?
you said you'd be clearing some land, but you didn't say it would be to save us.
So it's to save us, so what? What difference does it make? Father, what's the matter with them?
You must understand, Mr. Preston, this forest is special to the local people.
Special? What? Sacred, you mean? They're trees. I thought everyone was a proper Christian here.
These trees were here before the Spanish came, and the British, and
And what? Before me? Well, I'm here now, and I say that we need more pineapples to sell. Back home, see, we've gotten our people crazy about them. They want them for their summer picnics in the park, and for their cocktails in the speakeasy. Now, this forest right here is the best place to expand the grove, and I'm not going to let some superstitious yokels tell me. What's that? Who's that singing? What are you? Are you been seriously shaking at the sound of some woman's voice?
it's her, isn't it? Like in the stories. I didn't believe them, but
Of course not. It can't be.
Oh, for the love of... Here, you, give me that gun. There, see? When's the last time a fairy tale got scared by a revolver, huh? Now we've got work to do, you hear me?
Sir, night is falling. It will be dangerous in the dark here.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
With the roots to trip on, I mean. Come, please, let's go back to the main house. I have a bottle of rum we can open together. Good rum, not like what the smugglers must be selling you back in Boston.
let's go. Boys, back to your home.
Well, fine then, but I want you all back here tomorrow morning. There's work to be done.
Suyapa, why don't we go back to the main road?
This way is shorter.
It's late. We might trip over the Saba roots in the dark.
Nonsense. The moon's getting full. You can see just fine.
You're hoping to see what Adolfo saw, aren't you? Suyapa, it was probably his heart that killed him. Forget anything about about any other cause.
Then why do you sound so scared? It's okay if you want to turn back, Lupe.
And leave you out here alone? You might need someone to drag you out of the forest.
Yeah? And who's going to drag you out?
I'm not going to think about that right now.
That's probably...
Oh, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Here, let me see.
It's nothing.
Your hands are scraped up.
It's
Come on. Come, put your hands in the river. There. Just let it wash over you for a bit.
the cold feels nice.
She was a bride, wasn't she?
What?
I think that's what my grandfather told me. Abandoned at the altar. She ran out of the church and fell into the water and drowned. Well, I think I heard somewhere else that she was a mother who lost her child.
I heard she was a queen, punished for trying to claim the throne for herself, transformed by the gods into a monster with glowing eyes and her face stripped down to the skull.
Really? A skull? I heard it was a horse's face.
Fine, we'll say it was a horse's skull then. It doesn't matter. There's nothing out here. You were right. Let's go home now.
Wait. Suyapa, there's something over there by the water near where we just came from. I think she's washing her hair.
Who is that? I can't see her face. Can you?
Is there something glowing behind her hair? No, I'm sure it's just the moonlight, reflecting off the water. Suyapa, where are you?
I want to see her face.
Don't go! Suyapa, wait!
You were here the other night, weren't you? You killed my husband.
Do you mourn him?
No.
Then why are you here, child?
I don't know. Maybe. I want to know what he saw. What he did.
You want to see me?
She's turning around. Suyapa, look away!
No, I won't.
You see now? You already know me.
Yes. Look, come look.
No, I can't look. There's someone else coming. I think it's Mr. Preston.
Stinking peasants. See? There's nothing out here to be afraid. Hey, who's there?
Go home, child, to your new life.
He's going to find you.
Yes.
Suyapa, please.
Coming, Lupe.
Sacred forest. Hell, of all the superstitious. Hey, you! The hell are you doing out here? Hey, I'm talking to you, lady. Look at me. Who are you?
You want to know me?
Everybody keep back. And mind you don't trip over the roots.
Hector,
Lupe,
what's going on?
Everyone at the warehouse is talking about trouble at the forest.
So we came to find you. Are you okay, Amor?
I'm fine, Lupe. You should stay away. Suyapa, wait!
Doña Flavia,
You shouldn't be here, Suyapa.
is that
Yes, Mr. Preston must have tripped in the dark.
so much blood?
He fell against one of the Saba stumps, split his head open. He had too much rum last night before he staggered out on his own. He must have fallen unconscious and bled to death.
You sound so sure of that.
You have a better idea? Are you going to tell me you were here to see it?
No. His face. It looks like Adolfo's did.
Stop. No more of SIGUANABA. All that is over. The trees are half gone. United Fruit will send someone else to take the rest. We'll have a new boss. I should have the body taken away. Norman, go and find his driver. What are you doing, Suyapa?
There's a Seba seed here. I'm planting it.
Here, the soil is soaked in blood.
Blood used to be as sacred as these trees.
And when they plant the new crop?
This will be stronger. It always has been.
Suyapa, about last night, was it... What did you see when she turned to you?
You want to know?
I'm only curious to know what it was that Adolfo and Preston... No, maybe I don't want to know.
Neither of them knew pain or fear. Not really.
Not like you have, you mean? Is that why you could walk away?
I lived every day with my fear. I learned to carry that weight.
The blood of generations before you. Suyapa? Suyapa?
So you see, even the ones we're scared of have something to fear themselves. Oh, but it's okay. There's nothing wrong with being afraid. I'm scared, especially at night when I listen to the others crying and whimpering, begging to see their families again. Every night since they took my children at the border, I wonder if they'll let us into the country, if I'll die in this cage, or worse, if they send me back, where the gangs are still looking for me. The fear eats at me. But you know, it's also what made me leave home, to try to find someplace safe for us. Fear is what keeps you alive. Maybe that's why we tell each other these stories, huh? To feel alive, and to remember that the ones before us felt it too. And you know what? Those are strong roots. They endured, and so will we.
End of play. Well, that was a thrill. Thank you so much, all of you, for lending your voices to it.